Hi, my name is Cynthia Loren, and welcome to the Midnight Ramblers Director's Corner. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite directors of all time, David Lynch. Now, David Lynch was originally born as David Keith Lynch on January 20th in Montana. He's a celebrated filmmaker, and as described by The Guardian, he's one of the most important directors of our era. And some even describe him as the first popular surrealist, which I totally agree. During his adulthood, he went to the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts to study visual arts. Eventually, he branched into making short films. And his short films includes The Alphabet, The Grandmother, which is one of my favorite, and if you haven't checked it out, you have to check it out. The visual will blow your mind. The Amputee, The Cowboy and the Frenchman, which is a slapstick made for French television during 1988. When he was 31, he went to LA to direct one of his first feature films, which is Eraserhead in 1977. Eraserhead eventually becomes extremely popular with the midnight movie crowd. Now, what is a midnight movie? Midnight movies are movies that are considered a cult classic, a cult movie, or B-movie. Then he went on directing another cult classic called The Elephant Man. Now, The Elephant Man is about this man called Joseph Merrick. Joseph Merrick was born in England with severe body physical deformities. He was eventually recruited to be in a freak show. Now, his story is quite sad, and if you haven't seen The Elephant Man, this is also one to check out. It's biographical, and the visuals are a little disturbing. Then, in 1986, he made another movie. Now, this one is a crime film noir called Blue Velvet. At the time of its release, the reception was a mixed bag due to his violence and subject. As the years goes by, the popularity rose, and now it's considered a cult classic. So if you like Lynch, this is also one movie you have to check out. Then, in 1990, he collaborated with Mark Frost. He's an American screenwriter and director, and together they made the TV series Twin Peaks, which ran for 1 year, 1990 to 1991. Then, this year, they rebooted the series by the same name, Twin Peaks, on May 21st, 2017. Going into the show, I have no idea what to expect. Now, I have watched Twin Peaks, the original Twin Peaks, and to me, it was a great murder mystery, but it was a little too drama-ish for me. That's opinion-based. I love Lynch so much, and I'm always willing to check out his new work, because this man never ceased to amaze me. So I tuned in, and this premiered on Showtime. Oh my gosh. Going into the show, no idea what it was about. Then, it blew my mind. It was surreal, it was artistic, it was a mystery all of itself. At first, I didn't know what it was about. Then on the third episode, finally, I'm like, I get it. Now, I'm not going to give you any spoilers because this is something you have to experience it on your own. Lynch and Frost brought back the original cast, and the main character is played by Kyle MacLachlan, which he was the original lead, along with the new cast, such as Laura Dern from Enlightened, Naomi Watts from The Ring series, and Jim Belushi from The Whole Truth, and last but not least, Jennifer Jason Leigh from Single White Female. Now, a little bit about his personal life. Lynch states that he is a libertarian. He believes in almost to no government, but he does believe in traffic law. Smart move. He says he always believed himself as a Democrat, and yet he doesn't really like the Democrats because he's a smoker. A lot of Democrats reinforce smoking laws. Something really interesting about him that I just found out last night is he actually believes in transcendence meditation. He founded the David Lynch Foundation for Consciousness and World Peace. His foundation funds schools and different programs to promote transcendence meditation. To wrap it up, David Lynch is such an interesting man, and his work is inspiring. Everything is so outstanding. To wrap it up, David Lynch is one of my all-time favorite directors. His ideas and films never cease to amaze me. So if you are looking for something to inspire you, or if you're like me, I love art films, Criterion films, indie films, then the new Twin Peaks is something you have to check out. You can see it on Showtime if you haven't seen it, but it is really amazing. I hope this was informative. My name is Cynthia Loren, and this has been the Midnight Ramblers Director's Corner. David Lynch. See you next time. Signing off.